Noon. You know what it is. No Longer Try Podcast Lunchtime Review. Let's get it.
This is an HTP joint.
Champagne and good vibes. Las Vegas counting thousands. Champagne and good vibes. We can fly to Sicily just to eat Italian. Las Vegas penthouse, winning counting thousands. Do you remember? Yeah, we grew up in them housing projects. La 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 la. Champagne and good vibes. Champagne and good vibes. La 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 la. Champagne and good vibes. Time to party like we just won the lotto. Smoking on that good kush. Jackpot celebrate.
Oh yeah, we lit. Hit that share button, hit that like button. Hey Facebook, I wanna know why we crash. We gonna talk about why the fuck we crash. And you trying to restrict me. What you reporting my page? Yo, they tried to send me a restriction. Oh man, I almost passed out. Let's talk about it. It's the lunchtime rewind, man. I got a guest in the building. I got the one and only. And we open for questions too. Fuck out of here. I'm gonna spin that in 1 second.
That's the champagne niggas over there. We the good vibe niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, let's go, man. Hit that share button. Everybody know we lit, man.
Champagne and good vibes.
Y'all need that subscribe. Hit that subscribe button right now. Champagne and good vibes.
Place to the bar, my dream trip is
Lynette,
right.
what up?
Trip so crazy, ain't nigga flies me. Yeah, I get money.
I'm ass be wavy.
Oh, I
It go down. I'm here to let you know this motherfucker. Deal with the real, stay away from the suckers. Good daily news, we dispute hood views. Another life taken, he shot out of his shoes. Police brutality, I'm speaking the truth. Why the fuck is you mad at me? Land of corruption. Cop shot me, but that's another discussion. So tune in, you're living while that shit is soon end. Two ways, you can ride in the prison or you can ride in the grave. There's room in both places, homicides. Who's racist? You thought he was your man, he was two-faced it. He got knocked trying to get the whole crew wasted. I got plans, I'm never going back. Was locked up for a long time, but I'm no longer trapped. So roll up and let's go live, spitting these facts. You can hate it or love it, you know where to find me at. 401 Providence, Littlewoods State on the map. You can visit Lil Rody, you might never make it back. One love till my niggas locked down, getting them stacks. On your iPad, your radio, you fucking with trap. Catch me in the AM, blazing something fat. You got za, better than mine.
Oh yeah, cuz.
You should know how it go, nigga.
I'm
no
always
longer
trying.
trap. If you're feeling the shit, tell Just Chill to bring it back.
Good
Spit
afternoon,
fire,
man.
this is lyrical crack. Where my niggas is at, where my bitches is at, where my
niggas
grimy,
is at.
rag the riches is at. Shit ain't the same back in the day. If you snitch, you got clapped. Niggas still cool with them. What kind of business is that? Some shit I never understand. So let me finish this track. Rest in peace to the deceased. Sonny and Dennis is back. Give me a few minutes and you can spin this shit back. I'm still in the gym, that's why I'm bending this track. You ain't gotta be a lyricist to be feeling this rap.
Shout out to Facebook.
My business is that. I mind my own business. How niggas get clapped, then niggas get shot, then they lay in a box, then they niggas come back. When they even a score, Lisa Pina posts a young boy ain't breathing no more. Yo, it's a rap. I'm no longer trapped. Yeah, I'm no longer trapped. Let me out now. I'm no longer trapped. Yo, I'm no longer trapped. Let me out now. I'm no longer trapped. Y'all niggas be good.
Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, Facebook. Good afternoon, YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Good afternoon, baby girl. Good afternoon. Who's that? Oh, that's Titi. Titi, good afternoon, baby. How you doing, Titi? You know I'm repping. Titi. Yo. Hey, shout out to everybody in the building on this lunchtime. Everybody get their lunchtime. This ain't no negative shit. You know what I'm saying? We on some more other shit here. So if you thinking you getting negativity right now, go your ass back on to lunch. This is some positive shit. We spreading some positive messages. You know what I'm saying? And we working. You know what I'm saying? We working as a whole here. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of good information we want to get out to people so people can start understanding what is going on in our community, what's going on in our schools, and what's going on in just the way we're thinking and the way we're raising our kids and stuff. So without further ado, I'm going to introduce one of my brothers, you know what I'm saying, the CEO, the head founder of the U.S. Black Business Network Entertainment. He got a few things going. This guy got tricks coming from Africa. You understand what I'm saying? So without further ado, I'm gonna let Unique take the mic, man. Unique, take this mic, man, and let's see what shakes.
Peace, people. Peace.
Oh,
Thanks, Trap, for having me, brother. You know, I appreciate you.
Extend that to you like that because it extends.
I appreciate you.
Appreciate you for coming.
You know, I like your topic because I think it's so important. It's so significant. Just to recap.
All right, before we get into that, all right, I got an issue with the Benzino with Drink Champs.
Okay.
And I want to address that right now before I forget my chain of thought.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not critiquing. What I am critiquing them.
Yeah.
Because when I just watched that interview and I seen that in the interview it's disgusting. It's the worst interview I've ever seen on Drink Champs. And Nori and them shit. See, this is what now if that was live, that's a whole nother thing. Because that's live. You can't stop. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's pre-recorded. So they had to look at the video and go, wow, man, Benzino's trashed. He's in here destroying everybody. He's destroying his character. All he's talking about is Eminem and white people. And you understand what I'm trying to say? So I don't know who put that out and thought that they went. I know it went viral.
For sure.
It definitely went viral. Mm-hmm. It definitely went viral. And I just believe that Nori and them's better than that. And I think that, what's his name? Envy?
That's not Envy. I can't pronounce his name. It's something Ebron, something like that.
DJ EM.
Ebron,
Yo, I respect him, man, because he was trying to take control of the room. But I know how that is, being a blogger, trying to take control of a room, especially when people are drunk. That's why I don't like people drinking like that here. Because it's hard to take care of a room, to control a room with a bunch of drunk people. You know, but DJ F&M was trying to get to the fact that, like, yo, you got to the emotional side now. Come on now. You understand what I'm saying? Let's get into what people want to know. You're rattling on, but that interview was trash. You understand what I'm saying? Where he sat in there depicting white people, blaming white people for everything. You sat with $1 million. You sat with You on there talking about how you sell drugs instead of saying that you blew millions of dollars. You didn't have to be in this life. You was with Dave Mays. You was touched with all the people with all the money in the world, and you decided to be gangster, and now you became a rat.
So this is the issue. The issue is, and this is what I look at. Like I said, you know, when they talk about it's not what you know, it's who you know. Okay. If he had good people around him, they would have protected him. They allowed himself to embarrass himself. Mm-hmm. And by allowing him to embarrass himself, and I see it so often, everybody is so focused on the T, brother. You know? Mm-hmm. They're getting the information at all costs. You know, it's like they just mentioned something about, who was that guy who stood in and got he prevented an 80-year-old or an old person from getting hurt just recently. It just happened like yesterday or day before. They announced it on the news. But my point is we will railroad our own. We will sandbag our own people for our own little 10 minutes of fame. And I think that that's a problem. You get where I'm coming from? Like I said, everybody wants to be, you know, above what I call above.
So what
yeah.
part of that interview that you didn't like?
I just didn't like how they put the camera on him and let him talk for 15 minutes while he was drunk, inebriated, not really being cohesive. You understand where I'm coming from?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, you know, what I see, you know, back in the days, being a kid, you know, if a person was drunk and you falling down drunk and people will pour water on them to get a laugh. And
I remember when I was young, they used to put hot sauce.
Mm-hmm.
They used to put hot sauce in your mouth, or they used to put shaving cream on your hands.
Mm-hmm.
Trish and my brother Gibby did that to me. And John Brown, rest in peace.
Mm-hmm.
They put that shit on me and I went,
Exactly.
That shit was all over my face.
But they didn't put that on TV.
Nah.
They didn't showcase that for millions and millions of people to see.
Nah, they didn't.
You see what I'm saying? You know, you can have jokes at home, but when you start exploiting that for views and clicks, you get it? At somebody else's expense, when's enough is enough? When do you have tact and class for your people? I don't like Benzino. I really don't. I don't like the dude.
Yeah, I really don't like him.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I really don't.
I'm gonna be
like
honest.
the
I'm
dude.
not a Benzino fan. I never been a Benzino fan, and I
will
never
be
want to be a Benzino
fan.
fan.
That's my point. But to me, I just felt like he's representing the culture, and nobody in the culture said, "Nah, this might not be the right thing to showcase."
So you're saying that Nori should have pulled it and said, "Nah, man, we can't show that."
Yeah, they do it all the time for other things. Like white people, they do it. Like Bill Maher, he pulled Kanye's West's interview. He felt it wasn't in good taste for his group of people. You see what I'm saying?
So they pulled Kanye because he was depicting white people. So they took his video, but they let Benzino come on there and make himself look a mockery of himself.
Crash out. They let us crash
Instead
out.
of telling Nori, yo, pull that, just like you pulled the Kanye one, I want you to pull this Benzino one, because this one, he's making mockery of himself, black people, white people, he's everybody. This interview just can't be aired.
Mm-hmm. So that's what it is.
Yeah, I believe in that. So let's get into the you know what I mean? So explain to everybody a little bit about the Black Business Network, right? And then let's start and let's talk about where the Black Business Network is trying to go in our city. Okay. Because I don't want to hear, because we don't want to hear you saying about other cities. Mm-hmm. Because being real with you, we'll be like, we don't give a fuck.
No, I get it. And you
don't give a fuck.
And let me break it down for you. When you talk about government, it's all about your local elections. You understand? When you talk about things like, really, we can't do nothing globally unless we're able to take care of home. So I respect that 100%. You ain't supposed to give a fuck about what's going on in Rhode Island. I mean, in New York versus Rhode Island. You're in Rhode Island. Who's your elected officials? Do they represent you? Do they do what they need for the people?
Speaking of elected officials.
Yeah.
Do you respect our elected officials?
I mean, I have experience because I've been here for so many years. So the short answer, no. Okay. I mean, when I say the short answer, like, you have different elected officials.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Can you elaborate
Amato
on?
Just got elected, so I haven't.
Who was that?
Amato. He's a senator. He took the place of David Cicilline.
Amato or not?
Yeah, the black dude, the immigrant. Okay, family immigrant, one generation African. Okay,
I don't know what that is. You're using too many words, man.
I'm trying not to.
I'm saying, why you just can't say a black man? Is he a black man or is he not a black man?
Okay.
Yeah, you're putting him in all kinds of categories.
I'm not trying to, but the context is there's a big difference between people who grew up in slavery. You get it? There's a big difference when you have people who's been exposed to police brutality. Okay, at its height.
All right, but so how does that make him not black?
I didn't say he wasn't black.
Oh, that's what I was asking you. I
No,
was saying.
I never said that.
Yeah,
What I
you
just-
stop talking about the cops and shit. I'm asking you. You said.
What I'm saying is he just introduced his first bill, talking about overseas, okay?
Yeah.
About another country. You get it? But he's supposed to be representing Rhode Island. You just said that out your own mouth, okay? His first bill
That he got
that he brought to Congress or Senate
is for another country.
for another country.
Oh my God.
That's where my issue is, okay? Okay? That's my problem. It's just to keep it a buck with you. You get
So
it?
basically, we put him in office
Yeah.
so he can help another country first.
Yeah, that's my problem.
Hey, what's his hey, motto? Hey, we need to find out from Omado
Yeah, why?
I gotta ask you that, man. You did your first bill is for another, but what if that bill somehow comes back to helping Rhode Island?
So let's break that down. The billions, the $300 billion that we sent to Israel, is that helping us?
Nah, but that was for aid.
For Israel? Israel is one of the richest communities out there right now.
But they're at civil war.
They're at war.
That's
but
costing them
that's how
millions
long
of dollars every
That's
day.
how long we've been sending them money.
Oh, I don't know.
For over 40 years. I'm not trying to get into international politics, but okay, it's like Ukraine. We've already sent them almost $200 billion. They don't want to give reparations again. Here,
But
we're
my thing
sending,
is,
listen what I just said.
my thing-
300 billion,
my thing is this though, Unique.
200 billion.
How are we giving out all this money and we're in debt?
That's my
We got people on the corners that need money. We got people that homeless. And how can you give out $2 billion
What
to
about
another country?
What
and what's
about
stopping?
the illegal immigrants? What about the migrants? They're
Nah.
giving them money as well.
No,
Just-
but no. We're not. We can't do that to them.
What do you
They're
mean?
just like Americans. Like, wait, I'm not gonna. The migrants.
Wait. If you ask a migrant where they're from,
They say Dominican Republic.
I'm talking about Venezuela. I'm talking about Mexico. Okay, I'm talking about the people that's come. There's Chinese that's coming over the border.
I
as
got
well.
friends that are Chinese. They,
I got people I love, but my point that I'm trying to make to you is this: they're taking money out of our pockets to feed other people, brother.
oh yeah, no, I don't agree with that, but I agree on this. This is my view. Once you get to the United States, Unique,
Yeah.
you're American to me.
Okay.
You're American to me. You got on this soil. Whatever you did to get here, you're just as equal as me. I don't look at nobody and say, yo,
respect
just
your
because
point
they're
of view.
immigrant, I supposed to get more money than them.
I
Nah.
respect your point of view, but this dude said the craziest thing ever, and I'll tell you, then I'm gonna leave that alone.
Yep.
We need to deal with
Other
here.
things. Yep.
Okay. But what's his name? Orlando Brown. He said, "Why doesn't America look like Dubai? Why doesn't America look like Russia? We should have grapes, apples.
I know.
You got us paying for water. You got us paying for water."
Our infrastructure is messed up.
Okay. Okay.
We got a fucked up infrastructure.
The point that he's making, and he's psycho, because they make him look psycho, is the fact that all these other countries, be honest with you, became on the map because of the monies and the funding that we've given them. Point blank, period. Okay? Just so you know. But let's talk about the Black Business Network.
All right, let's get out of that because this Russian shit.
Okay.
We'll be here all day.
All day long, I'm into international politics.
Me too.
Okay, good. I like that about you.
You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
great conversation, by the way.
Hell yeah,
Okay,
definitely.
So, the Black Business Network is about America and the lack of representation in government as well as in affluent business. Okay? What I mean by that is just like we was talking about Benzino. Benzino, most people fail to realize he was the founder of the Source magazine.
Nah, he wasn't.
He was.
He was one of them.
That's, again, he was
Oh, yeah,
one
yeah,
of the
yeah, all right,
founders
yeah, all right.
of the Source magazine.
All right.
Okay, which meant that he provided, okay, he provided the information for the black community or hip hop culture. One of the first people to provide us with an outlet to showcase our
Talent.
talent, and he basically gave people the opportunity to showcase their talent, and they rate their talent.
And that's why he gets the love he does right now in hip hop. Because if he didn't do that, he wouldn't even be relevant.
Biggie said it. He said what he said. Smile every time I saw my face up in the sauce. He said it.
You didn't hear Biggie when he also said, "You're fine." He said, "Your daddy, you're so fine. I can suck on your daddy's."
Of course, I saw it, heard that. But my point.
What song was that?
Me and my bitch. Okay.
Well, how did the verse go?
Okay. At first, I admit my first thought was a trick. You look so good, huh? I'll never say that shit. Pause, okay? Get it? I'm a New Yorker, so yeah, Big E was one of my favorites, you know? But anyway, getting back to what I'm saying. So what I'm saying to you is, he created, or he was one of the founders of people that created a platform for us.
For black people, yes. Yes, he did. I give Benzino that.
You have to give him
You have to give him that. We can't take that from him.
You can't take that from him at all.
Nah, we can't take that from him.
You know how they do on Drink Champs? He should get his kudos for that.
For that.
Okay? Because they used to rate the rappers, 3 mics, 2 mics, 4 mics.
Yeah, he got to understand on page 418, line 17, he told the prosecutor that Goff shot him.
I already know. He's a snitch. But anyway.
Goff shot me. On page 418, Goff shot me.
I get it. But my whole point is he created a platform for us to be able to showcase the talents that we have in the community.
Facts.
The Black Business Network is about showcasing the skills and everything that's going on out here. And all I want to do is to be able to give our people an opportunity. I was blessed with a certain amount of schooling and education in engineering and computer science that blessed me with skill sets that I could go anywhere and get a job. Okay? I can build computers, take them apart, I can literally develop software. Okay? What I mean by software, I'm not talking about using software, I'm talking about creating apps and whatnot. Okay?
Yeah.
So
we need an app for these kids at school so we can track them.
So that's why we're here.
How do you feel about the school department systems? Let's get into the juicy questions I got for you.
No problem. So the school system sucks because they think they can teach our kids better than us.
So can you elaborate more on how does it suck? Does it suck far as the buses system, the teachers, and what?
To be honest with you,
the infrastructure of the schools.
It's called representation. It's called a lack of representation. Okay, 50% of our.
If you had a power right now to bring it to anyone in the school department, to what any sector in the school department, what sector would you bring your energy to and start your redevelopment?
I would hire more male teachers.
No, where would you go? What sector? Because where do you think it's weak at?
I'm a STEAM person. STEAM is science, technology, arts, and math. That's who I am. The reason why we have the topic of it's not what you know, but it's not what you know, but who you know, is because I've been around here for 30 years now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, my strong suit is math. I've gone to politicians, Cicilline, to tell them we need these type of programs to help the kids. My kids pass and excel at what? Math, literacy, okay? They go to college, my kids, okay? And I want to give it to all the kids out there.
Yes.
But they don't take the time to get to know my credentials and my skill sets and my degrees.
So right now, if you had a shot to go to the school department, you'll go to the teachers or you'll go above the teachers?
I would go above the teachers.
That's where you would start your
Absolutely.
That's where you clean house.
Yeah. Administration is the ones who's hiring the teachers. And to me, education is based off who's teaching. It's just like home.
So you think the administration's hiring the wrong teachers, basically?
They are, but they can't. See, teaching and education is like police, okay? They have a union, okay? And in their unions, a lot of their teachers seek tenure, meaning it's very difficult to get them fired, okay? And like I said, what I would do is I would introduce more male teachers into the buildings because first of all, there's only but so much.
Why would you introduce more males to the schools?
Because 50% of your population is boys. Okay? If you got...
So you think more men in the schools would be a stronger force?
Of course, it's balance. It's an imbalance right now. 74% of all teachers are women. Okay?
74%.
Yes, it's like single mother household. Please don't beat me up. It's not about me not liking women. It's about me saying there's got to be a balance. There's men and women. And don't give me the business in regards to this gender stuff. Okay? I don't want to hear it. There's men. There's women.
And
Boys need men to teach them and educate them. Okay? And girls need father figures and men to protect them and to educate them. I'm tired of this. Everybody, women are saying, oh, I don't need no man. No, that you can't say that. It's just bad for our people.
Why shouldn't they say they shouldn't need a man? I don't need no man.
Because it takes two to tango. In a very primitive sense. You can't make a baby by yourself, can you?
No.
That means, what in the world do you think you good enough to be able to raise a kid? To me, if you ever listen back in the day, it says it takes a village. Mm-hmm. Okay? But if the village is dominated by women, you got an extreme amount of
tender boys.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, so I get what you're saying. So you're saying if the schools raise, if we got the schools run by mostly women,
yeah,
they're tenderizing our young men.
Yes, because all they see is the emotional stability of a female. Great men practice self-control.
Yeah.
Okay? Women, and I'm not taking a shot, but they are more emotional. So it doesn't take
I think
much
I can get emotional too, though.
You were influenced by women?
I've been more emotional than my women.
What have you learned in your older age? To
What
be
I-
more emotional or less emotional?
More emotional.
So you saying when people cuss you out or say you just had a show about controlling your emotions, brother.
Yes.
But you're saying right now it's the opposite.
No, what I'm saying is that I'm more emotional now.
Okay, of course. So you're more sensitive. now.
Sensitive. I'm more.
Yes.
I'm more sensitive
That's
now.
it, yeah.
See, when I was younger,
Yeah.
I would be able to take more than I could take now emotionally. See, when I was younger, I would rather physically I would go after you faster.
That's more emotional.
Emotional now. When you say something to me now, I'll get more emotional damage than you. That's what I was trying.
Think about it. See, when I say sensitive, you are aware.
Yes.
Okay. Emotional is when you act without thinking.
But to say that all I know women that's not emotional, bruh.
Okay. And you're right. And there's a lot of women out here who have masculine traits. They have to cut it off in the workforce. You get it?
Yeah, that turns me off. I don't like a masculine woman.
Me neither. But
I'm good. You tough ass bitches, I'm all sick with you. I'm serious. I don't got no time for that shit.
You're right. But that's the
I
it's the
let some
balance.
dude that wants to fight and box with you. Let the do somebody that wants to yell and scream with you. There's guys out there that do that. There's guys out there that love to do that. I don't
you understand? For it either.
I don't care what you look like.
To me, you're a female. I think I should treat like that's the thing. The context is you have a lot of women who talk this big talk until they get an emotional boy who's 6'6", 300 pounds,
And he goes off.
and he can't control his emotions because he doesn't have daddy to teach him. That's a woman.
You gotta control your emotions when it's a woman.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So what you're saying is we need more men in the schools because the men's gonna teach the boys different self-control more than the women's gonna teach them in the schools.
Yeah.
I gotta second that motion because I think that if we do get more men in the schools that we could get these kids to open up. Some of these kids don't got fathers.
Bingo.
How does a young teenager feel going to his teacher going, yo, man, I'm about to get some pussy tonight. How do I go about it?
They can't go to a woman teacher and say that.
So
He might go to jail.
their father's in jail, their uncle's in jail, and they're around all females.
Bingo.
When they go to school, it's females. The gym teacher, female. So
Let's get a little deeper because, again, this is about the Black Business Network.
yeah.
Name teachers that are black when you went to school. How many teachers, male or female, was black?
She said you're more. Shondell Burney said you're more emotional intelligent.
See, when they say that again, I'm not into words, and I respectfully disagree with you, because when we talk about emotional intelligence is self-control. It's being able to control your emotions.
Yes.
Okay? So being emotional intelligence is not being too emotional. And anyway, it's discipline, it's self-control.
And
you
then
can't put in the same sentence, okay, emotional intelligence with people who overreact to things. You can't.
You can't. This is fact. Now, see, Shondell, I want you to check this out. Imagine being emotional, right? Emotional man and mental health issues.
Bingo. These are things that, see, you just hit the
All right.
nail on the head. It's dealing with trauma. You just said mental health issues.
Yeah.
It's how do you deal with it? You can't deal with it when you're in an emotional, irate state. They got to get you to calm down and to reflect off of things. Emotional intelligence is being in control of your emotions.
But you can't control your emotions because you suffer from mental health. And once you get to trying to control your emotions, now your mental health kicked in. Now imagine this. See, you don't suffer from it. So you couldn't realize what I'm telling you.
Now,
But imagine being emotional and then being, I don't want to say psychotic. I don't know what the word of it, because sometimes I can't think.
No, I get what you're
you understand
saying.
what I'm
So
saying?
what
I'm so
happens is-
emotional and mad,
Yeah,
right?
You can't
And-
think straight.
Yeah, I can't think straight, and I can't even remember what I said.
So let's put it this way, okay? And this is what it's called. It's like when people, like what I taught my sons, okay, is when they get all emotional, or immediately they tighten their jaws, okay? They want to hold their breath. What do I say? Take
A deep breath.
You know what that does? Because your adrenaline is boiling and you locked it in. What does that adrenaline want to do? It want to come out, right? But when you take deep breaths, it allows that emotion.
Yeah, I never did that.
That's the techniques that you need to practice. Therapy will teach you that. You see, when they say things like this all the time. What they say all the time is they say, what's your safe word? Okay? Or what's your safe action? You get where I'm coming from?
Fuck you, bitch.
See, that's the opposite. You get where I'm coming from? Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's like the go-to word.
Yeah, but
when
that's,
you know what I'm
and
saying?
what happens when you say that to a woman?
That triggers.
What bingo?
That triggers.
The opposite.
Yeah, because what happens is sometimes your feelings are so hurt, and you're in a you're trying to keep this non-volatile, right? But you're still trying to bring smoke.
Yeah. So the thing that I've learned about women, right, and this is something that I have a hard time doing, okay, a really hard time doing.
Hold on, Shondell got a long question. Can you read it?
Yeah. Hold on. Forgive me on my glasses. Okay, are you contradicting what you're saying? I said he's emotionally intelligent because he's grown. And if he's able to control his emotions anyway, certified life coach here. Well, what we were talking about was the school, Shondell. We was talking about the kids. And what I'm explaining, when we talk about emotional intelligence, I don't care if we're talking about kids or adults, okay? Emotional intelligence to me it doesn't put you in a category of an age group. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, yes, you can become more emotionally intelligent, you know, but that doesn't mean you being 12 years old that you lack the propensity to be emotionally intelligent, you know?
Yeah.
It's a skill that you acquire over time.
But has somebody ever suffered from emotional and mental health at one time? And
Of course.
and how?
So there's a book that I love, and I'll be honest with you, I read it when I was like 12 or 13 years old, okay? It's called The Road Less Traveled by Scott Peck. Okay, it's a great book, okay? And it's about psychology and psychologists and whatnot, you know? And it talks about how people get frustrated by things that they just assume that they can't control.
Mm-hmm.
But in the book, he has like clients that he goes through, you know, name them different names because that's against the law, you know?
Yo, I said that because
hold on. Shondell said something. Yes, it's a skill. You guys gotta run. Much love. Thank you, Shondell. She said, "Oh, all right, thank you." She cleared it up. I guess.
All right, Shondell. Peace.
But my thing is, when you see these young men, right, in these schools, I deal with young men. Yo, when they get all emotional, they start crying, and guess what else? Guess what happens after that?
What?
The trauma kicks in.
Yes, the trigger.
So when I grab them,
Yeah.
I can see them, myself in them, and I be like, yo, just breathe. I say breathe.
Yeah, you hear yourself?
I don't say take deep breaths.
That's it. What's breathing?
Yeah, because I be just seeing them like they be ventilating,
Boom.
and sometimes I catch myself doing that.
Yeah, but
you understand what I'm saying?
See, there's a big difference between you grabbing him and saying breathe than a woman grabbing him. A woman's not gonna grab him.
A woman's not gonna grab him.
You understand?
Yeah, these women's at the school are not gonna grab them because they don't want to get hurt. Some of these kids are big. Yeah, these is
260, like no, that's a man's job.
Yeah, I'm grabbing them.
You grabbing them quick.
Yeah.
And you're gonna protect every woman there.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? So my issue in those is they, like me, it's about a value of having male role models. But if women are out here being disrespectful to men, how you think these kids are gonna act towards these men? You see?
That's a fact.
It's like there's nobody on this earth. Like check me if I'm disrespectful to a woman. Only problem is an emotional woman will take something that I would say as I'm being disrespectful, and it might be something true. Like if I say, and I'm gonna put it out there, okay? I'm gonna say it, so I know the smoke is coming. Being a boss chick and you always at work is not the best interest for your kids.
And I believe women agree on that.
And
every woman that I have brought that up to,
yeah,
they said, "Nah, Trap, you're right."
But if they work in 3 jobs,
they can't mother your
and
kids.
somebody else is mothering your child. And who? Do they have the person that you done entrust with your most valuable possession?
Yes.
Have your best interests at heart, or what you want to educate that child with? See, we get so consumed with finance and money that we lose focus on ethics and values and upbringing to our kids. You know? So
that's a fact.
But my whole point is, guess what? I work enough. I make enough money. You know, my girl still works. But guess what? She knows immediately if something goes on at the school and I'm at work, guess what her job is to do? Get there.
Nothing else.
No questions asked, because I'm going to make sure I make the money. But I got to have the respect, too. You get where I'm coming from?
Yes.
So it's a two-way street.
So so moving on. How do you feel about the politics in our city?
Yeah, let's deal with the politics.
Let's deal with the politics.
It's called partisanship. It's called racist, and I'm calling it how I see it.
All right, you got to elaborate on that because
I'm glad you asked me to say it, because I'm not going to hold back, okay? Spanish people are black people, white people are white people, but we all are humans.
Fact.
Okay? When you are an elected official, you are not governing just for your group of people. You are governing for all people in the cities. The problem, when I say racist, is because when you see certain groups get into power, they are focused on their groups.
So do you got any group in particular that's in our city that's focused on?
All you gotta do is look at the city, okay? If you look at our city, it is clear. I can't answer this call. If you look at our city and you go from 30 years ago, what our city looked like, and what it looked like today, you'll see what group has been dominating and focused on themselves.
So not to cut you off, but we got one of our bad kids. He's probably in the principal's office right now.
Yeah?
You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he's in the principal's office. You better not be in no principal's office. Why you got your phone? So why you got your phone? All right, I'm gonna call you when call me when you guys get out of school. Shout out to the 401 Bike Life, man. Told you my guys, man, straight A students too. Don't play with me.
See,
You know what I'm saying?
It's like what people hated about Obama.
All right, a lot of people got it.
Okay.
You're a better reader than me.
Okay, yeah. So,
Let's
yeah.
get this going.
Facts. My mom worked and wasn't home. I pretty much raised myself after we moved away from the family. Okay?
We got a woman to agree.
Yes.
Oh my God. We got a
Yes,
woman
man.
to agree.
You know what I mean? Technically, we aren't allowed to grab them. There are restraint certified staff who can if needed, but they are always, I can't read, it's more than that. But yeah, that's the whole context. But are those certified staff more men? I think men are more better at that job. Who's that?
Amber?
Lopez.
Oh, I don't know.
Naisha.
Naisha.
Yeah.
Shout out to Naisha.
Uh-huh. And yeah, I'm not gonna call out certain groups, but it's obvious who's representing here. Like when I think of gentrification, like just so you know, Mount Hope, there's a company that's just bought an 8,000 square foot lot who wants to put
China.
an apartment
I love you,
building-
sis.
Who's want to put apartment building in Mount Hope.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. When I came to Rhode Island, Mount Hope was a real black side of town. That's the east side.
Yeah, Mount Hope is all different now.
I know.
Camp
It-
Street's different.
No,
Yo,
it-
they took Camp Street over. Hey, yo, Leonard. Hey, yo, can somebody? Oh, let me call Fischler. I should call Leonard.
No,
Hey,
we
somebody
don't
go
trust
tag
him.
Leonard
Yeah.
Fisher and tell Leonard. I said, what happened to Camp Street? Yo, I swear to God, oh my God.
They
If a
took it
firecracker
over.
goes off on Camp Street, man, guns come out, the window cameras come out. What? Yo, the east side is totally different.
Exactly. And the reason why it's totally different is because of the divide and conquer, the divisiveness, and the lack of unity.
So they moved out all of the old families out of there?
Families that used to own and bought
houses,
the
yeah.
houses cheap, and they put other buildings there. If you think the people from the boulevard just started moving down closer.
You know what they did? This is my opinion on my East Side family. I don't want you to get mad at me, but I think that they pushed you all down towards Prospect Heights and put you all in the Heights now. The East Side is Heights. See, the Prospect
Guess what?
Heights never was just all East Side.
Guess what's gonna
Now
happen
it
now?
seems like, to me, fellas, really, I don't want to. I'm just saying, they seem like they pushed
Next, they're gonna
everybody.
push them out of
Yes,
the
they
east
pushed them
side.
out of them
Yeah.
Cypress,
Yes.
Abbott,
Mount Pleasant,
yeah, yes,
Grandview,
Grant, they kicked them,
Evergreen,
yeah, Evergreen,
Royal.
yes,
okay?
they took them,
Rochambeau was where
Rochambeau.
it started going.
yes, they moved them all down there, because when you come up this way, as you go down Camp Street now, you can see the ghetto, and you can see where it's no black people no more.
That's what I'm talking about. And what
There's
they
no
do
black
is
people.
They keep us fighting against each other, okay? So we don't maintain our communities, okay? You know, shout out to Earl. Earl is still up there. He got
Oh
his
yeah,
house
shout
up
out to
there,
Big Earl and
you know?
Little Earl and Renz.
They
Shout out to all the
up there, and
Perrys,
I
my
respect
family.
all of them, they men out there being men, and I
Yes.
respect that. You get where I'm coming from? But they get respect from the women.
Yes,
You can't
yes.
do much without the respect of the women.
Nah, you
get where
can't.
I'm
They're
coming
the
from?
fruit of they're the fruit of all evil.
I can't say that. Money is the root of all evil.
No,
But
fruit. They're the
I know
fruit.
what you say. I get it. I know what you mean by the poisonous
The
fruit.
poisonous fruit.
Okay, I get it.
You know, and I say that, and I want to stress the why I say that.
Go ahead.
And not just to go off topic, but the women can stop so much stuff that's happening in our city.
That's why I'm so
You understand what I'm
hard
saying?
on them, bro.
All of this, yo, man. You got to stop being conscious of who you date, who you sleep with. If you know that your baby's father is one of them motherfuckers that's gonna crash out, why would you want to come mess with me so I can crash out, take me away from my kids? Cause your baby father's gonna crash out.
Because they lack emotional intelligence. Shout out to Chandel. You get it?
Yes.
So a lot of women, they get in their feelings. It's about that moment. They're not thinking or projecting out.
And shout out to the females, because it's really not their fault. How did the female know that dating this guy, he wasn't going to leave?
Okay, so let me-
He was going to stalk her after.
Just like boys, girls didn't grow up with their fathers either.
Yeah.
So fathers usually teach a father's role when it comes to a girl, right?
Is to teach them what to accept and what not to accept from a man.
Yes.
That's how I look at it for
Like
my daughters.
babies are my babies. You understand? And I gotta carry myself a certain way because what do I want my daughters to look for in a man? I gotta have those qualities. I'm not the one to say, do as I say, not as I do.
Facts.
I'm gonna walk the walk just like I talk the talk.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
So I love my ladies. I love my girls out there doing their thing. Shout out to you. But the context behind it all is, it's not us against them. Like every time it's ladies' night at the club, what y'all saying? No men? Like, you understand where I'm coming from, bro?
Yeah, why would you just want a ladies' night? You just don't want no men. That's what, I don't never go to none. I don't never. Hey, yo, fellas, don't ever go to no club that says ladies' night.
Yeah.
You'll be the only one in there looking stupid with all girls, man. And all the girls are talking about each other, right? And here you go in the middle of it. That ladies' night is gossip night.
Yeah.
Just say, yo, come on down to gossip night. You understand what I'm saying?
Ladies, I'm sitting here like really, like I see all these, like, let's go on another top subject. You know, women make great food. I like to eat. I'm a eater, bro. You understand where I'm coming from?
You're a greedy guy.
Yeah, I'm a greedy dude. You know, I love my seafood. You know what I'm saying? I love my collard greens. You know what I'm saying? With my turkey necks in there.
You like meat?
Of course, no. Pause.
Hey, Chief, I got him, Chief. Chief, he said, yeah, of course.
I said, of course, no.
Hey, yo, we can rewind this tape. That man said, yeah, I love it. He said, of course I love meat. But anyway.
I love it when a woman can cook. You know what I'm saying? It makes a man feels good. You know, feel like a man. But there's a lot of our sisters who go, you hungry? Get it yourself.
Yeah, I don't want no woman.
Like, cause it's like.
Yeah, but they don't got no man.
So let me. But
all the women that go do that tough shit, go look at them.
Let me break it down for you. Newsflash: how you can, even if you had a bad dude, okay, and you can't stop cooking, cause it shows your character.
You have to build that character
up.
up.
Be who you are.
With me or without me. Because ain't no man gonna want you if you're acting like this anyway.
Bingo.
I tell women that all the time. They think I say, yo, ain't no man gonna settle for this.
That's right.
Ain't no real, cause I gotta say real men, cause there's men that will settle for anything.
They call simps, but anyway.
All you gotta do is have a BBL and a rental. You don't even need no Jordans. You get a pair of Air Forces. You get one of these niggas to do anything. Yo, she's bad. Yo, she got a fat ass. Ass stink. She wears dirty underwears.
They young.
She's sleeping on somebody's couch.
They young.
She's trapping pills.
They young.
She lost her kids.
What I'm saying to you is dudes that are doing all that are young. I'm sorry. I got a catchphrase, and you ladies gonna hate me for this one. My catchphrase is hot dog water. Okay.
There's the hot dog water shit.
Catchphrase is hot dog water.
You could dip your shit in there one time.
Yeah.
But if a bunch of motherfuckers keep dipping in there, you drinking hot dog water.
Hot dog water. Okay. Now that means a woman doesn't carry herself like a lady.
So you haven't never dealt with a woman that slept with a lot of guys, has a lot of bodies?
Yo, like real talk. And I challenge any of you women out here in Rhode Island. I've been out here for 30 years, okay? How many of you women can say that they slept with me?
Maybe you're ugly.
Maybe I am.
Nah. Hey, but I'm saying, is that because you don't settle for nothing, or that's because you're in a good relationship?
I don't carry myself that way. You know what I'm saying? The way
First and foremost, are you married?
No, I'm not married.
You're in a relationship.
I'm in a relationship. Yes.
All right.
Okay, but like I said,
because a lot of people was probably wondering for years, are you in a relationship? Are you married?
I'm in a relationship.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm not married. I should be married.
Do you fight with your wife?
Of course.
How many times a week do you fight with her?
Probably every week.
I feel bad for this woman. Nah, but hey, yo, I'm saying after a fight with your woman, right?
Yeah.
How do you reconcile? Has she ever told you she was sorry, came to you and said, listen,
women
Unique,
don't apologize.
you gotta let me finish, Unique.
Sorry about that.
Because Has she ever came to you and said, Unique, baby, I'm sorry for what I did to you today. I was totally out of line. It was my fault. And has she ever said it for one? Yes or no?
Okay.
Yes or no? Don't see. I hate people that try to do this. Hold on, Unique. Let me talk.
You said yes or no.
You try to go for your women and you just go.
No. Yes.
Yeah. She kind of told me she was sorry, but
that's the way
she
it
then
is.
backtracked and
That's
told
what
me,
they do.
yeah, I'm sorry, but you made me do it because I
Yes.
thought about you was cheating.
Yes.
You remember you cheated on me 2 months ago?
Yes.
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 So that's not
not an apology.
That's not an apology.
No. Okay.
All right. My next question.
Yeah.
Has a woman ever
Yeah.
apologized like that in your life?
Yes.
All right. I have never.
Okay.
A sincere one.
Nah, there's some real.
Sincere. Hey, yo, fellas, when I say a sincere apology, this is not a sincere apology. Hey, babe, I'm sorry. But you made me do that because I always start thinking about what you did.
That's not an apology.
That's
right?
not an apology.
But
An
see-
apology is this. Baby, I'm sorry. This is all on me. You ain't do nothing. I did all this. I caused all this.
That's it.
You didn't do nothing. This on me. I apologize to you. If
They
you
don't do that.
if you, how you accept it is how you accept it. But I'm wrong. I should never said that, or
They
I
don't
should
do
never did that.
Okay, but that's the whole point and premise of why.
Why don't you think women are capable of apologizing like that?
So because.
Because no, I can't say because there are some women that
That's
will.
what I said.
So,
Whenever-
so I'm talking about a large percentage
okay,
of women
let's,
doing it.
Let's do a disclaimer. The disclaimer is every time I turn around, I hear a lot of women say stuff like, not all women, not all women, not all women, some. It's a known fact. I'm not talking about all women. There's always exceptions to the rule, but we talking in general, which means the majority. Majority means 51, 52%. So when I say women this, women that, I'm never saying all 100% of the women in the world. I'm not saying
You
that.
because I tell you about that all the time, like
Yeah,
because you can't include all women there like
But I
that.
can't, every time I'm talking, some women, you get it? Because that's minimizing. You get
Do
it?
women do that vice versa and go some men?
They never do that. If you did catchphrases like all men are dogs.
Nah, I never heard of.
I've never heard women say all men are dogs.
Yes, and then
have you ever heard a woman correct another woman for saying all men are dogs?
Nah, I never heard of women correct a woman.
That's my point. But they are so eager to check us when we say women. They want to go, not all women. You understand where I'm coming from? They just trying to minimize the problem.
Minimize the problem.
Yeah.
All right, so one of my questions as far as the women, have you been hurt by a woman? Because we have went down this track and you had said people
Yes.
always coming up to you going, yo,
Yeah.
he must have been hurt. Let's address that elephant in the room right now so people can understand this.
My daughter's mother took my daughters from me, okay?
Your daughter's mother took your daughters from.
Yes.
Is that what made you so impacted? I mean, so you with women? Because that's how you are.
I know it seems like that.
That's how it seems.
It seems that way. But it's like, and I'll use this analogy, okay? I'm not into DV. You know what DV is?
I don't know what that is. Oh, yes, I do.
Domestic violence. I'm not into that.
No, I had it on.
Okay, you
I had it
got
on the tip of my tongue. Go ahead, answer it, because
Okay.
I'll go crazy.
Okay, but what happened in the past?
Explain what DV is.
DV is when men and women fight.
Yes.
Okay.
But what is it called?
Domestic.
Domestic
violence.
oh, yeah,
Certain things
domestic.
You can't say. I'm trying to be.
All right, yeah,
politically
yeah, all
correct,
right, yeah.
Okay, but I'm not into none of that. You know what I'm saying? I'll definitely defend a woman to the death. You get where I'm coming from?
So if a woman went and punched you in your face, you're not hitting her back?
I'm not.
Yo, she came and she's piecing you.
I got a sister.
She's touching you up.
I got a sister.
How do you defend yourself
Okay,
when a
woman can't
woman's
hold-
touching your?
A woman can't hold me. You get it? She can't. Okay, she's gonna get hers because my sister's gonna come here and brag. Okay, and my sister's not gonna come here by herself. She's gonna come 50 deep. You
No,
understand?
I'm not. I'm talking about you. If a woman
I
assaults you,
can't. I mean, like when I was young and emotional,
yeah,
maybe. You get
Yes.
it? But not now. You understand where I'm coming from? I don't put myself in those situations.
in situations, yes,
You get
yes,
where I'm
yeah.
coming from?
That's if I think I'm gonna put my hands on a woman,
Yeah.
but I ain't gonna lie. I'll defend myself.
I can't. My thing is again. It's,
I gotta really think. I'm a scary dude. So
that
you
woman
gotta
have to be a third
hold
degree
on.
black belt.
I
bro.
want everybody to see this in case you ever see me knock a one. Nah, no bullshit. I'm saying,
Go ahead.
yo, there gotta be a point where I'm gonna, let me tell you something, all you women. Yo, my mother told me always don't let nobody put their hands on me, man. So I don't, I try to get out of that. But if I black out because you hit me, I don't know what I'm capable, because that's what happens to me.
That's a trigger.
And that's I'm
Yeah.
telling you,
You
I
trigger,
black
you're
out
triggered.
when you hit me, I might snap. Because I think you're trying to take my life.
No,
Anybody's like, when I get into a fight, that's why I bite people.
No, I get you.
I love, because you try to grab me, I will bite the shit out of you. You understand what I'm saying? I got guerrilla warfare. I bite, I scratch, I'll dig your nose out. Yo, I do anything. Then I love the bite. You don't understand. That's my number one go-to.
So just so people know, right? I placed third in the Olympic trials.
You play what?
Placed third in
Oh.
the Olympics.
Third
Yes.
for boxing?
No.
What?
For wrestling.
Oh, you're one of them wrestling mob. You're Craig Benford.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab you.
Craig B will slam the shit out you.
You wanna bet?
Craig, yes, I will.
You sure?
Yo, yes, I will.
Okay, okay.
Yo, tell you guys how many. Do you
know-
want to get a
no,
wrestling match?
Wait. Do you know what placing third
Yo,
in the Olympic trials is?
have you ever heard of the Benfits?
No.
Well, you better get familiar.
Okay.
Right? Soon as you leave this motherfucker, you get on your phone and you ask about every Benford in this city.
You know Rhode
Will
Island.
body slam
You
you.
know Rhode Island, right?
Huh?
You know Rhode
Yeah.
Island, right? Third in Olympic trials is all.
How these mother,
Just
every
listen.
Benford been number one.
Hey, listen.
I'm telling you this.
Russia, Iran, okay? Uzbekistan, okay? Those where the toughest wrestlers are.
Yeah.
Okay?
They never, and they know about the
fly me
Benfits.
overseas. No, they don't. Okay?
You
So-
ask Gazotazov.
Okay, listen. If you look up the names, okay, Justin Burroughs is the number one wrestler from here.
Justin
Okay.
Burroughs. Shout out to
Yeah.
Justin Burroughs,
Okay?
man.
Then there's Kyle Dake is another one who's like number one here.
From here.
yeah, from America.
What's his name?
Kyle Dake.
Kyle Date. Shout out to him, man.
Okay, then you got Chuck North. These
Chuck
are Penn
North,
State
shout out to them.
wrestlers, You know, I got there's a black dude who I had my son idolize. You know what I'm saying? But I can't think of his name right off the top.
Mm-hmm. I don't like them speedos that the wrestlers wear.
I hate 'em
You
too.
gotta have somebody else's balls
I
all
hate
over
him
you.
too, but guess
Yo,
what?
That's
I grab you, it is over. You understand?
Do you wrestle with your sons?
My son is a state champ in wrestling. What are you talking about?
So has he ever twisted you up?
No,
You don't let him
can't.
twist you up.
Never, ever in the day of life. But anyway, let's get off of that. Let's get back to the Black Business Network, bro.
Shout out to everybody in the building.
The Black Business Network is about assisting and helping black businesses. I don't care if you're Spanish. I don't care if you're black. I don't care if you're African. Okay, we all are one people. And my whole thing is when I think of the economy, okay, white people control 90% of the businesses here in America. Okay, when they talk about racial equity and whatnot, okay, that's what they're talking about. And I'm saying that's what we should be doing. But the thing is I went to school and I was educated with people who are doing great things. Like
Yeah,
I built
facts.
F-18 fighter planes, okay? I manufactured from soup to nuts, okay? Pause, okay? Artificial elbows, shoulders, knees, and toes, okay?
Why the hell you give up that job to come to this little ass state? I would have, man. You
So,
crazy?
I'm
I would have been
never
still
gonna-
making
I'm never
elbows
gonna
and
not-
knees.
I'm never gonna not have a job. The
Yeah.
skills that I have are interchangeable. It doesn't matter. CNC programming, you get it? Running them, that's not a problem. 3D printing, these are things that are in my wheelhouse, okay? And I use the arts to teach the kids how to do those things so they never have to worry about it. So my calling is really, it's like it's not what you know, but
Who you know?
It's what I know.
What you know.
I want to share that with
So how
the
do we?
kids.
How do we see? My thing is this. And this is what I like to tell the powers that be, that people that won't really listen to me, I know they won't listen to me because I know they will think that my opinion don't matter. But what I would like to tell you is, if we could all sit down, I guarantee you, we can strengthen our youth together.
See, sometimes it gets to a point, because I've been here for so long, that it doesn't seem like they just want to talk. They don't want to really fix things.
But I can't. You know what it is with my politicians and my community activists in my city? I think that we all need to just come and just, before we can help these kids, we gotta help ourselves. We gotta come together and go, ah! I love you, brother.
I get you.
I love you,
For
sister.
me, it's more simple.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
I love you, brother. I love you, sister. Now let's go on and let's do this journey together. Ah! Let everybody get everything out the room. Let everybody get every quarter they got out the room. But after we gonna hug, and then we're gonna come to the pyramid and we're gonna say, now let's go save the community. Watch how much work we do together.
So let me say this, because I hear you talking about kumbaya, and I'm with you. You know what I mean? But to me, it's real simple. It's like, let's get to work, okay? It's, Trap, you are good with these kids, okay?
Yes.
You are a role model. You can teach them how to avoid gang life and different things like that, you see? So for me, and your podcast host, you're great at what you do. Mm-hmm. So to me, you doing that is the best. But let's see, how many other motherfuckers out here trying to do what you do? They want to be the best podcast. You get it?
Yeah.
Okay? And that's what the field is over. Everybody's seeing podcasts now, and the field is oversaturated.
It's saturated with
You
podcasts.
get it? Yeah. But who's the cameraman?
Yeah.
Who's teaching to fix the computer? Mm-hmm. Give me a shout out. Dude,
oh yeah, you are. Of course. All right. But they already know that.
They do know that.
Yeah.
But they don't understand how far I can go with it. Now tell them how much I've charged.
Absolutely nothing. Not a red cent. He done ordered shit for me. I done called him Unique, order this for me. I got you, bruh. I got you. Everything I got here, I paid my own money for.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This brother helped me order everything I got, made sure I got everything I need, and I'm still scraping and scrumbling off the ground trying to get everything I need.
And the trick is, I make him do everything for himself. I show him how to do it, and then I make him do it himself. I don't do it for him. So if I'm not here, he can still run his show. See, there's a lot of people in our city who don't want to do that.
Yeah.
You get it? And the most important thing, like I said, about this city, because I've been here long enough, is they don't take the time out to know what a person's skill really is.
I think that we give up on each other too easy.
Yeah, that's my point.
As black people.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm guilty, man.
Mm-hmm.
I done gave up on so many brothers and sisters. I done ripped them off because of little shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I know I've been rid off because of little shit. And if we go back into this book of people writing off shit, or people writing off each other for little shit, and we just go like this and start over, I guarantee you we do better work.
For sure.
Because the book with all of this stuff, with the little stuff, oh yeah, he was talking about me, she was saying this about me, oh yeah, it's not serious.
So that's the kumbaya you talking
It's
about.
not no book that got, you know what a deadly book is?
Mm-mm.
He killed my cousin.
Mm-hmm.
He raped my niece. He molested. That's death book.
Mm-hmm.
That's unforgivable book.
For sure.
We not out there in this. This is not what we doing in our community. I don't got no community people that's in that death book.
Mm-hmm. I respect that.
So why can't we come together?
I'll tell you why.
Tell me. I need somebody to come and say, yo, why we can't come together and yell at each other and say, yo, you should have never did this, and accept it as, yo, because one thing about me, right? Mm-hmm. If I'm ever wrong about something, yo, I learned that, yo, I feel good apologizing.
I know you do. But
Yo, I swear, yo, when I'm wrong, yo, it makes me feel better as a man. Yo, after I walk away from you,
yeah.
I go, yo, it takes so much over my shoulder Yo, I should have been apologizing to people.
Absolutely.
When Bells used to teach me, yo man, say sorry, say thank you, and he used to always say that, and I used to go, thank you. And he used to, or when I used to be in the line or something, and I'll be getting something from somebody, or they hand me something, and I don't say thank you, Bells used to look at me. He didn't even, he had that white Salem out there, he used to just look at me. And I go, thank you, thank you. You understand what I'm saying? So, so now as a man, when I say thank you, sometimes you can feel the love come back
person
into
is
you, bro.
genuine enough.
I don't know if I'm tripping.
No,
I don't know. It could be me. I be tripping all the time. But when I apologize to somebody and sincerely, and they look in my eyes, I can feel the acceptance of you. I can feel it. That's why I know when I'm not getting it real. When I apologize to somebody and I don't feel it,
authentic or not.
yes, I don't feel the authenticity of it when I walk away.
So that's what I wanted to talk about, because like you asked a question. You asked a very important question. And that important question is why can't we get past a lot of certain things, okay? So what people have allowed to happen is that people let their titles, their careers, supersede everything. So, let give you an example. I'm not saying that the mayor's doing this, but if the mayor is the mayor and you come up to the mayor and you say, hey, we need this for the kids, because that person is the mayor, they go, who are you to tell me what the kids need? I'm the mayor. They let their title cloud what the true needs are of the community.
Nah, but it's how you going at the mayor. You can't go at the mayor and say, yo, Mayor Smiley, yo, we need book bags for the kids. That's not the right way you go at them.
So
but I guarantee you this now, help me out.
Okay.
If you go at any mayor, now, I'm not just speaking for Smiley. If you go at them, like shout out to Anastasia. She says, yo, if you dot your I's and your T's, people have to acknowledge that. You understand what I'm saying? That's like, for instance, like, I'm going to use me and my personal experience for when I was going camping. I knew that I messed up. You know how I messed up? I didn't go at Kobe with the right documents. I didn't go at everybody else or all the people that I thought I didn't have my shit together.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? You gotta, once you got your shit together, these people will acknowledge you. I sat down with people and they sold me your track. This is how you have to go about it. You can't go, hey yo man, I need some book bags for these kids, and expect these politicians to go, all right, here's $30,000. Just hear me out. Here's $3,000. You know why? Because there's people that are stealing.
Right.
People that tainted that. You remember that dirty hot dog water you was talking about? They tainted that hot dog water with stealing from the kids. Robbing from the kids. Because years ago, when you went down to the mayor's office and you knocked on them and you asked them for something, you got it.
Okay.
Now you got to have all kinds of credentials. You got to have your stamp. You understand what I'm saying? Go ahead. I'm going to let you go.
Address that.
Yeah, go ahead.
There's people who don't speak English working in government right now. Okay? That means there's somebody in government who assisted somebody who lacked certain skills to get them that job. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Usually their own people. You get my drift?
In the government.
And so yes, so just using an example. If you have a Spanish mayor, okay, I'm not talking about anybody in particular, okay, who has family in Puerto Rico, right? Now that person done excelled to become the mayor of a city.
Yep. No matter what city it is.
Yes. Now he or she, pun intended, okay, will bring her people up and help them, assist them with their paperwork so they can get in position to secure those jobs. I said that to say this. See, when people get in position of power,
they only help their own.
they feel they're too big. Oh yes, certain groups, ethnic groups, I'm gonna keep it a buck, certain ethnic groups only elevate their own. They're not willing to sit down with other ethnic groups to elevate.
My
So,
question to you,
yeah.
stop. Is that wrong?
This is what I'm saying.
And no, yes or no? Yes.
No.
All right then. So why?
But guess who we talking about now?
Yeah.
We talking about our groups.
Yeah.
See, when you mentioned the name.
Yep.
The name you mentioned is Kobe.
Yeah.
Okay? I'm saying, okay, Kobe done elevated to the potential mayor.
Yeah.
Okay? For me, like I'm an engineer.
And Kobe done helped all of us.
He's a good dude. He's
Yeah,
never
he helped all
me.
of us.
He's never helped me. Okay? Listen.
Well, he done helped all of
Okay.
me and my peers.
I get you. And
You know what I'm
with
saying?
you. But the context is this is what I'm talking about by threats. You get it?
Yeah.
I can help Kobe. I can help Kobe help more of us. You see?
Yeah.
You know that.
Yeah.
Okay? When we talk, I'm talking about sometimes people don't respect the people they're dealing with because they feel they're here and the people are here. Do you understand what I'm saying to you?
Yeah, like you're basically saying when you get to the top that you're looking at people beneath you
Yeah.
and other people can see that.
Yeah.
See, that's why I vowed my life. If I ever got to the top, I could never, because I come from the bottom.
Bingo.
I come from the bottom. I come from food stamps. I come from nothing. You understand what I'm saying? I really do. So when I get to the top, I know that I can never look down at them people, and I can never do that.
So that's what
I
I'm
wouldn't
saying.
feel right as a man because I would feel like an Uncle Tom.
Yeah.
I would feel like I'm belittling my peoples. Like that's like saying that once you get to the top, you don't come to the hood.
I quit my job that pays me good money to be here for my people, to build a business to help bring our people up.
Yeah, see, I ain't doing that.
Okay, I did that.
I know that.
I'm doing
Shout
that
out to you.
every single day.
This nigga's making $80 an hour. You gonna give up that to come? Man, you gotta be out your fucking mind.
Our kids.
Out your mind.
Our kids, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna worry about my kids at $80 an hour. That's what I'm gonna do.
Look, I did that. My kids are good.
Well,
My kids are grown. You get it? I've done that.
Are you an
already.
opportunist if you look for another? If there's an opportunity like that, and you just say, "I'm gonna leave 80 grand a month," just using that to go help my people. Are you a fool for that?
So it's how you look at it. See, me, I know economics. You get where I'm coming from?
No, but
So
the
I'm
average
just-
man. I'm just saying, if you're looking and you're
See,
going,
I'm not the average dude. I can see like what I did. I worked for a Fortune 500 company for 12 years. Stack my paper up. You get it? Raise my kids. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
To be able to quit my job and do what I do. You get where I'm coming from? So what I saw was I played the long game. Stack as much money as I can. Because when you get stuck in that cycle of work, I literally had to beg my girl to let me quit my job. And I didn't need her to, but in my mind, I thought I needed permission because guess what I was so used to doing every day?
taking care of everything.
Going to work every day. I got in the habit of going to work. You understand where I'm coming
So
from?
not going to work, you have time on your hands.
I can do more for my people.
Yes.
I'm not worried about my kids are grown. Okay?
So another question: how do you feel? Oh, we had a talk about the NAACP and Juan Catala.
Yeah.
Shout out to Juan Catala and the NAACP. Me and Juan,
Gerard or something.
great dude. Me and Juan had a conversation,
Okay.
and like you read my post that
Yes,
I posted, and
for
Ron
sure.
answered the post, and at first I could understand where he stood because I know him better than that, but. I explained to him, I stand for everybody that's locked in themselves.
Sure.
Out here, I gotta make sure if you out here using that as a narrative and saying, "Yo, the NAACP is what gonna help the people in prison," I need you to stand on that. That's what I explained to you before anything.
Absolutely.
You understand what I'm saying? I just need you to stand on it because there's brothers and sisters that are getting tortured in there.
So this is, see, you know how passionate you are
Yeah.
about those people that's locked in the bin?
Yeah.
That's how passionate I am about our kids.
And that's dope.
That's why I don't
That's dope.
I don't
That's
let
dope.
these women, you get it? To derail me off of where I'm at, cause I'm like, they got the kids.
Yes, and then shout out to all the women that are helping me stop my program. Because I can't do this program without you. Because like I told you, this program is going to be in this fucking city for every year that I'm alive. When I'm gone, this program's still going to be embedded in this city. When you guys give me this plaque for saving all of these kids, that is every year it's going to save more and more kids. It's going to be a program that rolls on, not a program that just goes for 1 year and you guys give me a plaque for getting all of these kids through. Nah, see, that's why it's taking me so long to design this program, because I'm designing this program on nothing but my life. I'm designing this program on nothing curriculum that got to do with my life. Triggers that made me go to criminal, made me have criminal thinking, made me have criminal thoughts, made me think the way I think. You understand what I'm saying? Because I think if I can get into the minds of these young men and to get them to thinking the way I thought, they're gonna, because they're smarter than I was.
So this is the key about what you just said. Like when we started this conversation off as male role models and influences, it's positive male influences. It's like, bruh, if you met me 30 years ago,
I wouldn't have been in prison. I wouldn't have been in prison, man.
Understand what I'm saying?
And I say that every time. Like, this is why my life is different. And I say this is why I give my life to the youth. I don't give my life to these grown men. These grown men want to kill each other. I'm never going to talk you down. That's what y'all want to do. That cell's hot. Y'all know, many of you's been in that cell. I'm not going to be on your phone talking you down. If you want to go get a gun and go on camera and shoot somebody, you want to do all that, that's on you, bro. I'll send you a few dollars. You know what I'm saying? If I got it. Other than that, I'm trying to stop these youths from going through what we went through. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to my team, bro. All my brothers and sisters that are saying, yo, Trap, I'm there. Anything you need me, I'm in on this. You understand what I'm saying? Shout out to all the organizations that reached out to me and that want to be a part of this. You understand what I'm saying? It ain't that I denounced you wanting to be on part of this. It's because I want to do it myself and I want to do it my way. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nobody in my way telling me how we're going to tell. This is what I don't want. I don't want people that never been through what I've been through to sit there to try to orchestrate anything. Because we're not going to get, you scripted that out of a book.
Of course.
I sat there under Vassell, talking under Vassell for 7-8 hours. I sat without a shower for I can't even imagine. You know what I'm saying? I went without coming out my cell. It's just a lot of things that you have to go through personally to give these kids because they feel it. It's something about you liars. When you guys tell these kids, they come to me and they go, yo, that dude didn't live like that. You knew homeboy. They be asking me about people, right? And I be going, and I don't lie to my kids, bro.
Tell them the truth. See, this is the.
I don't lie to them.
So if you remember how we started this conversation also, I said these kids don't see black teachers. Remember I said that?
Yes.
Especially black male teachers.
Yes.
So here you go, you have a black
But what's
male.
the difference of a white male and a black male?
It's cultural. It's like, you know what it smells
That's
like.
not true.
Just listen.
Mr.
Hold
McKnight,
on.
my teacher,
Just
was
listen.
like a black guy.
Just listen to what I'm saying to you about cultural.
All right.
Okay? Denzel Washington said this. Okay? If you're doing a movie script or something like that, and you're writing a movie script about a black woman,
You can't have a white woman.
you got a white woman.
But you
Nobody
can't.
can.
I
white
understand
woman-
that part of it.
You talk about a hot comb. You understand?
Yeah,
that hot comb has a smell
to it that goes to black people's head.
A white woman will never have that experience in her life.
You know what it is? I just had an experience with a male teacher, Mr. McKnight. Shout out to Mr. McKnight. I don't even know if he's alive anymore. You know what I'm saying? But Mr. McKnight was a great teacher. He was one of my male teachers.
Most memorable.
That he was the first one that told me I had mental health issues. You know what I'm saying? And he told me to get help for it back then. I remember sitting in the principal's, in the guidance counselor's office, and he came in there because he was my favorite teacher, and the teachers knew that. And he came in there, and I had broke down. I had destroyed the room. I had went off one day, and they restrained me and put me in the Mr. Hernandez and Mr. McKnight had to put me in the room. So after I calmed down, Mr. McKnight told me that. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why I got a different relationship with male. You understand what I'm trying to say? Like, there was male white men
See,
I can truly say that was really
so let me
caring
give
about
this
us black
disclaimer.
kids in
Yo,
Perry Middle
I
School.
had plenty of white teachers. I don't remember ever having a black male teacher in my entire life.
I never had a black.
Okay?
I never
Like,
seen a black
listen,
male at my school,
listen,
in none of my
that's
school.
So now, that's not to say that. Look, I'm an engineer. Look, I have a computer science degree. Okay, so I have great white male experiences. Get it? So, but the point that I'm making behind what I'm saying is I never identified with any of them. None of them can tell me it's gonna be all right because they didn't go and grow up in my hood.
Man.
They couldn't tell me how to. You get where I'm coming
Did you
from?
grow up with whites?
So no, I
That's why you're like that.
what?
That's why it seems like you privatize. Like you always go to white ain't no blacks. See, I grew up with whites.
Wait a minute.
My best.
Let me finish.
Yeah.
So from elementary.
I never blame my problems on white people. I think that's
I
why.
don't blame white people. That's again, you missing what I'm saying. Listen
Yeah.
to what I'm telling
All
you.
right, yeah.
From elementary, pre-K, okay, up to middle school, it was all blacks and Spanish.
So you wasn't used to being around white people.
When I went to high school, there was only 3 blacks in my school, and I was one of the 3.
So, quick question to you.
Yeah.
So, when you growing up without blacks, or without whites in your school, right?
Yes.
When you got with white people, how did that reaction?
Oh, that was a culture shock. So
Now, can you see where you're traumatized?
no, I'm not. Listen what I'm saying. Cause
You don't think it, but everything you always say to you always going the black
Look,
man.
Listen, I'm telling you, a white man made me the engineer, software guy that I am. A white man gave me my credentials and my degrees. A white man did all of that.
Yes.
A white man taught me finances. A white man taught me health. Okay. A white man taught
So you
me
never seen a
discipline.
black teacher?
Okay, never. Okay?
Me neither.
Like, so that's my point. But my point is, they could not help me understand in these streets. They could not help me understand how to handle and deal with a black woman.
Mm-hmm.
You get it? So, but what I'm saying is, what I know is like, I drive a Benz. My son drives a Benz. Okay? So when I don't think nothing of it. You get where I'm coming from? But when I park on my block, you get it? In my son's car, and my car, and my lady's car, back to black. All black everything, by the way. Okay? So every car is black, by the way. But anyway, so my point though is this. The kids go by and they see a brother in a car. First instinct, he must be a drug dealer. When they find out that I'm on the football field and coaching and stuff, wait a minute. There's another alternative. This dude get money without becoming a what? Drug dealer.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, he doesn't worry about the cops. He's chill with the cops. How did he do that? Because I want the money, but I don't want to worry about jail. My point that I'm making is giving kids the experience and knowing that they can, and inspiring them to know that they can do it too.
All right, so this is where I'm going to open up questions, man. See, I got a lot of you tuned in right now. This is why I want to open up questions. If you got any questions for Unique right now, you know what I'm saying, I will definitely let them answer the questions, especially they're respectable. You know how we get down. We're always respectable. So if you got any questions, man, let us know, man. If you feel, because he touched on a few things. You got anything else you want to touch on?
The last thing I want to talk about is unity. Again, I have skill sets that can probably help at least 15 to 50 black businesses get to a point where they're profitable and they have their websites, okay? They can be marketable, and that's what my goal is, because I believe helping and doing that for our people, well, we can
It will strengthen the economy, I believe.
It will strengthen the economy and the community and teach everybody that, hey, we don't have to go to another group of people to learn. We can do it ourselves.
See, a lot of it, right? it be the fake support. Yo, can I tell you? I wanna get off topic, but I want to tell you about you fake ass people real quick. Fuck that. This is where I go crazy.
I hear you.
Now listen. Going to a free event, not buying a drink, not buying a ticket, that's not supporting me. If you come to one of my events and ask me to get you in free, how am I supporting? Hey, yo, some of you people, right? You think just because you come up in it and that you gotta get in free. You don't buy no drink. You don't buy nobody's merch. You are not supporting me, man. I don't need you here.
You know.
I'd rather get John.
I know him. Let me get in free.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Nah, that's not the support. Is like what I'm saying. How I do it, bro.
Supporting to somebody is if I got tickets, buy my tickets. If you don't want to come, flush them down the toilet.
Yeah,
but you already support it.
But now you don't have to support monetarily. You can come in and donate cameras.
Yes.
You can come and teach people how to do this. You can hold the light. That's support.
Play your position.
Exactly. You see what I'm saying? That's what we need in our communities because some people it's like they too proud, they too vain. They think they
that's a fact.
This, and that's a problem. That's why we are so far down.
Oh, here's Benny. Uncle Benny got a question. What's up,
Peace, brother. How you? Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I'm still a New Yorker. I don't know how not to be, you know? Yes, and I'm glad that was a good question because it allows me to answer it a little more fluidly, okay? My lack of seeing black teachers, I've watched a lot of my peers crash out. Just so you know, I'm from Soundview Projects, okay? Soundview Projects is where the First Blood set came from, okay?
That's with Pistol Pete, right?
Yes. Sex, Money, Murder, okay? That's my set. Those are my niggas, okay?
Yeah.
I grew up with them. I was banging with them, you get it? But I chose to go because they tested my IQ, okay? They said, hey, what are you doing here? You need to be in another school.
You need to be getting educated
yes.
while we out here doing this gangster shit.
No, the teacher did it.
Oh, the teacher.
A teacher tested my IQ and I scored a high IQ. My IQ test is like 185. You understand where I'm coming from? That's how
I see what you're saying. So
okay?
she said, yo,
she's like,
you're
what
better
are you
for
doing? You don't belong here. Okay? That school was IS 174. Okay? In the heart of the Soundview Projects. You get where I'm coming from? Okay? What I was doing in Soundview Projects, because I was dealing with a whole bunch of bullies, I'm a bully beater. I was beating them up. Smacking them in the face with chains. You know, we had these link chains on the ground, and I was crashing out.
Crashing out.
But a teacher put me in school and tested me. She said, you don't need to be here.
Oh.
And then they bust me to an all-white
What'd you say, Benny?
school.
I said, I don't condone violence, but I commend him for that.
Absolutely.
I commend you for beating up the bullies. We don't do that yet. We don't do that. We definitely don't do that. And Unique, one last question, man, before I get back to work, man. In society, right now, as black, white, Spanish, Puerto Rican, doesn't matter. What do we need, or some of the things that you think are lacking and that we need right now in society?
In our community, what do you think we're lacking and what we need in our community right now?
What we're lacking?
We're lacking true leadership.
We're lacking unity.
Yes.
Okay.
We got once we get together
exactly.
and we determine who's our leader.
I'm talking about blacks.
That's when we're gonna get somewhere.
See, what I'm talking about is we're all Americans, and more importantly, we all humans.
Hey, you know, can I answer that question, Benny? Because I'm really tired of this. Hey, Benny, we need to find out And we need to stand by somebody. I don't care if it's a politician. We need to get a politician that's from our community. And we need to all stand behind this person and know this person is going to be the mouth of us, the body of us, and the soul of us. If they're not the mouth, the body, and the soul, we don't want them. We don't want them. We don't want her. If it's a woman or a man, either one it is, I want to stand somebody that got a mind, body. I want the body. I want everything. I want you to be able to move when we need you. I want you to be able to know. I need you. I need you to be there for my people. I don't want no more lies. I don't want nobody no more telling us. I don't want nobody telling us, yo, this is what it is. I don't want nobody putting us on hold no more, neglecting our letters when we mail them from the prisons, from these parents out here that's going through so much shit in these communities when the rents are going up high. We need people that's going to speak for us, man. We need people that are going to stop these cops from pulling us over, harassing us. We really need somebody to stand by us that's going to be by us. Us only. We want to put you in that position to defend us.
We gotta have like you said, leadership is so important. You're so right. Okay.
And we have to believe in our leader. I don't want backdooring. When we put our leader up there, that's our leader. Whatever our leader says goes. Whatever our leader wants us to do, that's what we do.
Say what you mean what you say. Do what you say, and mean what you do. You know, it's intent. Grab your phone, about to drop. So, Benny, you're 1 billion, but what we need is literally, there's so much to offer. The whole world would be better if we all unified and united, because we all have a lot to offer in these communities that we live in. But
you can't unify without law and order.
So that's unity. To
establish law and order, you gotta get some kind of. It gotta be structured.
Structure, discipline. So
you need structure, discipline. Now, when I mean structure, discipline, I don't mean no fighting. I mean, we gotta come together and we gotta say, we gotta stand by a politician. We gotta appoint somebody as in our voice in these courts.
So how about
our voice in these things?
How about we do this, Trap? Because you're right.
But hold on.
I gotta say this. Yep,
go ahead.
Okay. What you're saying is absolutely right, but you need to open up forums. See, one of the things that I learned about Rhode Island, right, is whenever they have forums about politics and stuff like that, or who's going to be elected mayor, you don't find out until a day later.
We don't know.
Exactly.
Yes.
So the context is I propose to you, brother.
Yes.
Okay, is start finding. We're looking for community leaders.
Yes, we are.
Create forums, okay, so we can sit down and have that person talk. See, if you pay attention to politics, what they do is they get in these rooms like APAC and CPAC. These are political groups, and they talk about different things, okay? And then they elevate. Like right now, remember Vivek? He was running for presidency.
Yeah.
He didn't get enough of the group. So what'd he do?
They pushed him out.
He gracefully down. Now he elevated Trump.
So my thing is,
what's happening with Haley?
This is what they do.
Yeah.
In my eyes, in a politician in my city, what they do is they prey off us.
Yes.
They prey off our literacy. They prey off that we're not gonna go vote. They prey off that we don't know what's going on, because we don't. They're only doing what we're doing to ourselves. So check it out. They sit in a room, right? This is my theory. Yep. They sit in a room and they say, listen, these guys ain't paying, District 7, South Side, they're not paying attention. Listen, we're gonna stop the election. They don't know what's going on. We're all gonna vote for you. We're all gonna put you in South Side as the district manager. We don't care about that place. You ain't never. Hey everybody that all our district people, they never lived in Providence. Has Harry Smiley lived in Providence?
So that's what
I don't want my mayor. Hey Harry, I know me and you got a good. I'm not coming after you, and I'm not saying me and you have great conversations.
Harry Smiley?
I mean,
what's his first name?
But I don't know. Something Smiley.
It is.
But look,
Smiley.
I was thinking about my boy Harry Smiley. That's why.
Okay.
Hey this ugly motherfucker Harry Smiley's probably going. That nigga just said me. But I met. But what I'm saying is, hey Smiley, you're not from South. You're not from my community. And can't nobody mayor my city if you ain't been here. You know why I respected Mr. Paolino? You know I respected the one CNC? Because they was here. They was Rhode Island bred. They walked down the streets of Southside. They walked into Chad Brown projects when it was ill. They walked in all of our projects. Them are the mayors we need for our city because they know. See, if we ask Mayor Smiley, yo Smiley, can you get in touch with who's the biggest fan? Let's say the Taylors or one of the biggest families in the city. He won't know who you're talking about.
So let me say this.
Hold up. If I lose my chain of thought.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, if he don't know the biggest family in the city, right? Imagine having a mayor in the city that soon as the altercation went on and they knew everything about the city. They knew who the families was. They knew who to reach out to when, we wouldn't have families on here because the mayor would see and go, oh, I know that family. I know that family. I know that family.
Just named recently, early, and I'm not going to mention his name. I wish he ran for an elected official. He's in Providence, okay? And he knows the families well. He grew up in Providence, okay?
Yeah.
I can't say his name, but there's one guy in particular.
But that's what I'm saying. Hey, Benny, we have to stop. We got to elect somebody that's from our community, man. I really think that we need to get together as a whole. Because I think that with all of our platforms, BRU, everybody's saying, yo, we're going to come out and we're going to vote and we're going to put somebody in the office that cares about us in every ad. If not, we ousted them. If you get in that office and you don't do what you say, we will pick it out that bitch every day.
So that's the whole concept.
We would oust you.
So what I'm saying to you, and this is
Benny.
This is my challenge. Wait, let me say it before Benny does. Okay,
Hold on, Benny.
Okay, I challenge you to have a forum every 2 months. This is an election year. Okay, so we can find those leaders that can represent us better. Okay, because we can sit here all day. Okay, this is like what Anastasia said.
Is Smiley doing a good thing for our city?
No.
Let's talk about that. Because it's election year. Is he doing good for our city?
I said it and I say it vaguely, but I say it with enough. People are represented in a certain group. Do you know who Smiley represents?
Nah.
You need to find that out. Okay.
I know Smiley's a great man.
Okay.
I have conversations with this man.
You need to find out what group
I don't care what group, because he's been respectful to me. Listen, so he could be with the KKK.
Well, brother, look, it's called economics. It's called resources.
Yes.
Okay. What I'm saying to you is, when they represent a certain group, they're spending $50 million over here.
And not over here.
And $500,000 over here, brother.
What group does he represent? I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm not going to say it.
See, that's what I'm saying. I'm not political smart to know what you're saying.
I know, but the group will tell you. I won't tell you.
Hey, can somebody in this damn... Where's my phone? Somebody in my Facebook tell me what this man's talking about.
Okay, look,
is there a group that Smiley's in that I don't know about?
Every group of people has a person who they represent. And it's clear in this city. I do. I'll tell you when we off air, bro.
All right. My phone is dying.
Yeah,
Benny.
so let's go.
Benny.
Call it a day.
Benny, my phone died, Benny.
It did.
Yeah, it died.
Right.
But yeah, that's my hour anyway, man. But yo, that was a deep, we do conversation, man. Yo, I swear, man. Yo, I love sitting there with my brothers, man. Sitting there having a great conversation and building, especially we trying to figure it out. Because we really need to stand behind somebody. And you politicians in my city, you need to really step up. If you really care about our city, don't step up if you're going to come do a half job. Because you got podcasters like me, man, that are going to air you out every day, man. Every day you're doing a trash job. And me personally, I think Smiley's doing a minute job. I'm not saying it's great, but he's not doing a bad job.
But the context is again, the problem is like I said, they are...
Crime's down in our city.
That's good, but they're governing for a group, and you have...
Murder's down in our city. Robbery's down in our city.
That's great, but you gotta govern for everybody. You can't govern just for your group.
See, but I know what you're saying. You're saying there's certain people that are making sure certain people are good and not caring about the rest. Exactly. Is that what you're saying?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
But that been like that for how many years?
It's called gentrification, brother.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Okay, that's what they're doing, and I'm tired of it.
How can we change that?
Easy, just like what you just said. We need to have forums where we find somebody who's really going to represent us.
Hey, yo, if you ask, you know what I've been asking? Because I'm sorry I'm getting into political shit, but lately I've been getting into this because I've been asking people, yo, when was the last time you voted? Yo, do you guys know people in my city don't care?
Because they don't.
They don't never. There's people that has never voted.
You know why? Let me tell you why. Like I just said about school. See, this is when I get passionate. You don't see people who look like you representing you. So, and then when you see people who look like you get there, and
they forget about us.
They forget about you.
And I say that about everybody that's from Providence, Rhode Island, that's made it in our city, that's became a millionaire. Could you see, have they came back to Rhode Island? See what they have left for our city.
A lot of our officials, okay, what they do is they destroy people's character. I would love to mention a person's name, but I'm not going to do that, okay? Mm-hmm. And then,
you don't want to be Cat Williams?
I don't want to be Cat Williams. You want me to be Cat Williams right now?
No.
Okay.
I had enough controversy on my podcast for a lifetime this week.
Out right here. I know this state well, okay?
Nah, we ain't going to do that.
But the concept is, everybody's a critic. You understand? And what I mean by that,
I'm a very critic.
We all are.
And I want everybody to know that. I'm not hating on you. I'm a critic. You could be a critic of me. See, you're never gonna feel a hate out of me. So you're gonna feel the love in the critiqueness. If I critique you, it's out of love. I'm not gonna come to you and say, yo, man, that sweatsuit's trash, man. I'm gonna say, yo, man, I wouldn't have rocked that brown. You know what I'm saying? With that, you know what I mean? It's a way you sometimes.
These boots, even with these boots, brother.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna. It's a way you say things to people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So what I mean by everybody's a critic, right? See, to me, I can't critique a job somebody's doing unless I'm willing to, or I have a way to fill that role better than that person.
Yes.
But in Rhode Island,
somebody will critique you that don't know how to do shit.
They will burn you up.
And that's
and leave the house burnt down.
I'm gonna end you on this note. That's like a bum sitting in front of the corner, pulling over with a dirty McDonald's cup and saying, "Can he get change?" And then telling me how to get money.
Yeah.
How the fuck you gonna tell me how to get money and you're sitting in front of my car window with a change cup?
Broke. That's the problem that we have in the city that we live in. You have a lot of people who's telling everybody they doing stuff wrong. And you ain't doing nothing right.
And you ain't doing nothing. You can't tell me about getting my shit together and you live in house to house.
That's a hypocrite.
You can't tell me about getting money and you ain't got $1 in your pocket.
That's a hypocrite.
You can't tell me how I dress and you're dirty every time I see you.
That's a hypocrite. See, me, I'm the type of person, when I say, hey, I can take pictures.
Got a dope ass camera.
Thank you very much. If I say to you, hey, I could fix computers.
All right.
See, the problem with most cities and society is there's people in the world who says, I can take nice pictures, don't know how to work that camera. Okay, I know about computers, don't know that.
Don't know it.
So people don't have faith and trust.
Hey, can I say this though?
Yeah.
Hey, yo, when somebody comes in here and they try to fuck with my computer and they don't know what they're doing, I feel smart. Hey, there's one time in my life where I feel smart when I'm around a dumb motherfucker and he don't know nothing about the computer and I know more than he does. Yo, I really feel smart. I be like, yo, you gotta see me. I be like, nah, it's like this. I be typing all hard. And then it pops up. I was like, yeah. Like right now, when that camera didn't come on, I wanted it to come on so bad. And I was trying to tell you, yo, it's the wire. But it wasn't the wire. I was sitting over there. I was watching you do it. I said, yeah, I know what's wrong with it, but I'm going to let him go. You know what I'm saying? But then when I said, I got it. As soon as I plugged in, I prayed to Allah. I said, Allah, please come on so I can crunch this man and go, yo, I told you it was the wire, but you was right all along. So I just shut up. I ate it. See, I learned how to shut up sometimes too.
The biggest thing, like, I'm proud because now you can do this stuff without me. Bro.
Yeah.
That's the key. The key behind everything is passing on stuff.
And you know,
information,
I'm going back to school.
See what I'm
You
saying?
know what I'm saying? I want to announce that I'm going back to school. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? It's only online. It's only online, but you know what I'm saying? I'm going back to school, and
School is school, brother.
I'm trying to get a little bit
Yo,
more
I'm
educated than I
proud
am
of
in
your
this
help,
field.
Yo, Trap, like really, I'm inspired by you, man.
Thank you, man. Thank you,
You
man.
inspire me to be better.
I try to, man, cause you know how when I made this decision, because I said, yo, I'm tired of people critiquing me, saying I can't do. I'm not educated in this field. I can't do this. Yo, I'm tired of not having to ask people for shit. To learn how to do shit and not to comprehend shit. So I want to learn that shit myself without stressing nobody.
You doing it.
You understand what I'm saying?
You're
Instead
doing
of
it,
calling
you're
you,
doing a great
calling this one,
job.
yo, how do you do this? Yo, how do you pronounce this word? Yo, what does this mean?
He started out calling me every day. Now he calls me once a week. Okay, and I see it becoming once a month real soon.
Yeah.
Okay, and I can appreciate that. I really respect that, man.
Yeah, man. Thank you, man. I appreciate it, man. I
Alright.
appreciate everything you taught me. You know what I'm saying? Everything you continue to teach me. You know what I'm saying? Because when I learn from any man, black, Chinese, when anybody teaches me anything, man, I take that to the heart. I told him Block that, my old roommate in Connecticut. You know what I'm saying? He taught me how to make this meal. You know what I'm saying? That's I still make it to this day, and it keeps me full. He said, I'm gonna teach you something that will never be nasty, but it'll never be good, but you'll always be full. And to this day, I know how to make it. When I go right back there with that microwave and water, I put it together, and it ain't the best, but it ain't nasty, and I'm full, and I can go to sleep. So on that note, I want to say peace. I want to say love. I'll see y'all tomorrow, same time, same place. You understand what I'm saying? I want to thank Unique again and all my listeners, man. Everybody, man, my true viewers, man. I'll see you tomorrow, man. I want to tell you, man, all my subscribers, subscribe now. Go to YouTube, hit the subscribe button, man. I just want to thank everybody again, man. It's the No Longer Trap Podcast, man. You already know, man. We out. Let me see if I can make it over this thing, Unique. You think I can do it?
While he's making it over the wire, I'm gonna say shout out to the U.S. Black Business Network.
Yes, tell them where they can find you at.
You can find me at www.usbbn. Okay, once again, that's USBBN. That's Umbrella Sam Black Nancy. So that's www.US Black Business Network. Okay, so that's USBBN.com. And again, we're starting programs up to teach kids about STEAM programs, science, technology, engineering, arts, and math. And I'm here for all my brothers who want to learn more about computers.
And before I go, I'm still excited. I need about 4 more volunteers for my program. I'm actually need 1 female and 3 males. You know what I'm saying? To complete my staff. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking for volunteers that are gonna work at least 2 hours a week. You understand what I'm saying? I'm gonna need you for 2 hours a week, if that. When it comes summertime, it'll be a little more, because I got some activities going on this summer for my young men, especially if they get straight A's. If my boys get straight A's, I'm telling you, we turning this city up. If my boys get straight A's, we turning this city up. That's mean 6 Flags, Great Adventures. That's what the shit we doing. Camping. That's the shit we doing. So I just want to thank everybody, man, for tuning in, man. I'll see y'all tomorrow, same time, same place. It's the No Longer Trap Podcast, man. I want to thank Fit First. I want to thank Black Business Network. My brother Unique, always coming through for me, man. Number 1 Powers, my boss. He's the number 1 force. Powers, the No Longer Trap Podcast. I just want to salute to him, man, because he's always here. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people, a lot of people always, when I started this, they said they was going to be there for me. You guys see where I'm at.
You know how this go. Welcome to the show where this shit go down. I'm here to let you know what's cracking in your town. Providence, motherfucker. Deal with the real, stay away from the suckers. Good daily news, we dispute hood views. Another
Unique, I didn't smoke no weed that whole time.
See how
I'm shaking. I'm shaking over here. I don't know how I did without smoking no weed. And I wanted to test myself without smoking no weed, see if I could stay on course and stay. I don't know how I did, Unique.
You did it, man. You did good.
You know what I'm saying? I just want to try something new. Every day I like to try to improve my life. I try to prove something in my life because the reason why, because I give it to these kids. I can't not try to improve something in my life, and I'm giving game to these kids. You feel me? So I try to prove. I'm not perfect, but I try to prove, get something accomplished. You feel me?
Every day I see you growing, man.
Life taking his shot out of his shoes. Police brutality. I'm speaking the truth. Why the fuck is you mad at me? Land of corruption. Cop shot me, but that's another discussion. So tune in. You're living wild. That shit is soon in. Two ways. You can ride in the prison or you can ride in the grave.
You know that, right?
Huh?
We went almost 2 hours. You know?
2 hours without smoking?
Yeah.
Oh my God, man! The only time I went 2 hours without smoking, I'm asleep.
We done here?
You know what I'm saying? Nope, we got 2
There's
more
room
minutes.
in both places. Homicide, genocide, black faces. Who's racist? You thought he was your man, he was two-faced. He got knocked trying to get the whole crew wasted. I got plans, I'm never going back. Was locked up for a long time, but I'm no longer trapped. So roll up and let's go live, spitting these facts. You can hate it or love it, you know where to find me at. 401 Providence, Little Estate on the map. You can visit Lil Rody, you might never make it back. One love till my niggas locked down, getting them stacks. On your iPad, your radio, you fucking with trap. Catch me in the AM, blazing something fat. You got za, better than mine, then let's chat. You should know how it go, nigga, no longer trap. If you're feeling the shit, tell Just Chill to bring it back. Spit fire, this is lyrical crack. Where my niggas is at, where my bitches is at, where my grimy, rag the riches is at. Shit ain't the same back in the day, if you snitch you got clapped. Niggas still cool with them, what kind of business is that? Some shit I never understand, so let me finish this track. Rest in peace to the deceased, Sonny and Dennis is back. Give me a few minutes, you can finish it back. I'm still in the gym, that's why I'm bending this track. You ain't gotta be a lyricist to be feeling this rap. I got my mind right and my business is stacked. I mind my own business. Niggas get trapped, then niggas get shot, then they lay in a box.
Oh yeah, we in 27 states. We lit.
No more, yo, it's a rap.
I'm no longer trapped.
I'm no longer trapped. Let me out now, I'm no longer trapped. Yo.
Peace, man. See y'all tomorrow, man. Same time, same